I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the lounge at Victoria Harbour Airport in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. This bustling water airport is code Charlie Yankee Whisky Hotel and is where today's seaplane spotting adventure begins. The day kicks off as I arrived at the harbour in the early morning, eagerly waiting for the first seaplanes to take to the skies. But as darkness turned to daylight, not a single seaplane was in sight. It was nearly 2 hours later the first activity of the day wasn't a seaplane, it was two Canadian Coast Guard helicopters heading out on their daily duties. Curious about the lack of seaplane action, I checked Harbour Air's website and discovered delays at both Victoria and Vancouver. Wanting to know more, I headed to the seaplane terminal and found out the culprit. Dense fog in Vancouver had caused widespread disruptions. After a long wait, the action finally began and I caught my first seaplane of the day. In this adventure, we'll see two Canadian Coast Guard helicopters, a Turbo Beaver, and 5 stunning de Havilland Otters, along with some unusual flight paths due to shifting winds in Victoria. So please, sit back, relax, and join me, Corey, your seaplane spotter extraordinaire, for some of North America's finest seaplane spotting. Ready? Let's go flying! This Coast Guard helicopter is a Bell 429, as is the next one that's about to take off. This Kenmore Air de Havilland Turbo Beaver is ident November 9744 Tango and is serial number 1692. She was manufactured in Canada in 1968. The Turbo Beaver and this otter made their way to Victoria from Washington State, just south of the harbor. Apparently, there wasn't any fog where these two seaplanes originated, allowing them to make the journey without delay. I didn't catch the Turbo Beaver and otter land, as they touched down right here, and I wasn't prepared for this landing location. Now, let me tell you about this Kenmore Air de Havilland DHC-3 otter. She is aptly named Maggie 2. Her ident is November 50 Kilo Alpha, and she is serial number 221. She was manufactured in Canada in 1956. Maggie was named after the Princess Marguerite, a ship that used to sail between Victoria and Seattle. What truly sets her apart is her striking livery, proudly featuring the branding of King 5 News Channel's evening magazine. With her timeless design and distinctive look, Maggie 2 is a true gem in today's seaplane spotting lineup. This Harbour Air de Havilland Otter is ident Foxtrot Hotel Alpha Juliet and is serial number 406. She was manufactured in Canada in 1960 and joined Harbour Air in 2006. I can tell you, the seaplane on final is Maggie 2. Although it might look like she just took off, she actually departed at 9:57 and is now returning at 1:48. That's almost 4 hours. This Harbour Air, de Havilland Otter, is ident Foxtrot India Tango Foxtrot and is serial number 89. She was manufactured in Canada in 1955. That makes this seaplane 69 years old. And it's a wow. She was purchased by Harbour Air in June of 2004. She's a beauty. Although it looks like an air traffic control tower, looks can be deceiving. It is not a control tower. Victoria Harbour Airport operates under a prior permission required system. This means that not just anyone can come to Victoria and land their seaplane. The Nav Canada Tower provides flight services, which includes up-to-date weather and water conditions for the pilots. To fly into the Harbour Airport, pilots have to do special studies and take an exam beforehand. This Harbour Air de Havilland DHC-3 Otter is ident Golf Hotel Alpha Zulu and is serial number 19. She was manufactured in Canada in 1953. That makes this otter 71 years old. Amazing. Thanks for joining me on this exciting seaplane spotting adventure. I'm so glad you found the lounge at Victoria Harbour in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, and you took your front row seat with your first class ticket. It means the world to me that you chose to share in this journey. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a positive comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Your support helps keep this channel soaring high. My videos are just a small reflection of my unique perspective, what my monocular vision sees and appreciates. Beyond planes, you'll find a variety of playlists featuring my love for all things mechanical, a passion for nature, and of course my obsession with things that have wings. Thank you for being a part of this adventure. I truly appreciate your support and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, stay curious, stay adventurous, and keep your eyes on the skies.